I could have sworn I saw it down here somewhere. I don't understand. TJ, why aren't you helping me looking, for Christ's sake? Okay. Well, if we fell at that specific angle, and like by 42 degrees, so the bounce would angle over there, which means it would land, maybe do... No, that's just a pebble, okay. And then it would roll, and then, yes! And spin 3.5 times, fall into this pile of... I found it!
You know they make metal detectors that you can, like, buy and use for this type of thing, right?
Oh, hey, got it.
Hi.
I'm just looking for mini greatswords.
You mean swords?
Like this one? Oh no, that's just another pebble. No, they're everywhere. I've been watching Gallius, and every time he walks by, little bits of metal fall out of his pocket, and I can only assume that they are... Yeah, see, look! Mini greatswords! Haha, it's 2! Oh, this is a gold mine right here.
I think those are just his beard hairs.
I mean, are they not one and the same? As everybody knows, Gallius's beer is full of greatswords.
I wouldn't recommend drinking that.
As we all know,
that's like candy with razor blades level.
Drinks pure glasses of greatsword because
It's really not safe for anyone.
How do you think he gets so powerful?
I think that's how he gets a new throat every month or so.
No, but for real, he's like Seregios, you know. He's got like a razor blade beard.
If you say so.
If I collect enough of them, and then I can combine them, and then I can have my own sword beard. TJ, your quest rug is so dirty. What do he's barely blue anymore.
Well, you can blue off.
What about this? See, this is a filthy hair. Look at that.
That's from Admiral Gallius.
Ha! I'm taking this one home. I can go to anyone and look at the ground.
You don't even need a person for that.
Become the Brother Noob Centaur.
Oh, perfect. That's what I've always wanted.
Oh,
sorry. I finished eating, so I can't sit there anymore. It's against the rules.
That is true. No loitering in the Dango zone.
Or, I mean, you are using a stool right now. You're just leaning over the stool.
Oh yeah, we need a crest. We need a quest. And a crest. We could have a crest.
We could, but that'd be a bit weird.
I guess we do have a crest. It's like the logo.
I guess you could call that a crest. Or a crust.
Is it possible to bake crustless bread?
I don't think you can bake it that way, but you can, like, get rid of the crust after the fact.
What about before the fact?
I don't think so. I think by the nature of the way that you make bread, it will always have a crust because it's just the outer layer that gets exposed to the heat the most.
Well, can't you like cook it in like
I guess
water?
if you did it a different way, like but is it even bread at that point? Let's be honest.
Oh my god! Of course, it's a Japanese thing. Behold, a loaf of crustless bread.
Nice. See, to me that still looks like a crust. It's just a very thin one.
Very faint, very white, pale.
Yeah.
Pale tusk.
Pale tusk is a good monster name.
I do prefer it when my bread is tuskless. Tuskless? I do prefer it when my bread has tuskless.
This is just going. It just keeps going. It keeps getting worse and worse and more you talk.
A fine case of tusklust.
Sword be a tusklust.
Now that sounds like a quest-giving NPC in like an RPG. It's sword be a tusklust, and I've got a mission for you.
That seems too complex for an orc to me.
You can't have an orc man because a man is a human thing. You can have an orc male because that's gender thing, but you can't have an orc man. So what's an orkin? Is there an orc word for man woman?
Orkin and Orcaman.
Orkin and Orcaman.
Yeah, that's the one.
Why does it sound like Mr. and Mrs. Orcaman?
Hey, it might be. I don't know. I'm not in charge of Orc Society. I don't know what.
I'm not in charge. I'm no warlord. Talking of lord, behold, absolutely massive Velkhana.
I don't know why, but I thought you were about to say Aptonoth, and I was gonna be like, no, it isn't.
Aptonoth. That is huge, right?
That is pretty sizable. Yeah.
Holy hell! No, that's not just sight. That is what?
That is. There might be an argument for too. Like, I'm not normally someone who thinks monsters get really too big, but I think you can make an argument for. Why is it starting with this?
That's a really great question, and the answer might be, it's also Hazard Velkhana.
That explains the size. I think that's just a hazard in itself.
Ooh, Oh, that's getting an owl.
Yeah, I heard it. It was weird. I didn't realize that Velkhana had friends.
Velkhana is Friends.
Okay.
It's my favorite spin-off of Friends where every character is played by Velkhana. Life would be this way. It's a line of Velkhana's clapping. I used to think that Be Okay was Veal Olay in that song when I was a kid.
What?
Gonna be okay. I used to think it was gonna be Olay.
But what part of that makes any sense to anyone?
It's just how I heard it. So I was like, cool.
Yeah, I know you also like mangled juice. So
Yeah, exactly. It was a mangled juice situation. Veal Olay.
I think you need like somebody to hear things for you.
Oh, like a hearer.
Yeah, you need a hearer.
I need a hearer. I need a hearer. I'm holding on because I can't hear a goddamn thing. He's gotta have good ears, and he's gotta listen close.
I'd be surprised if you didn't already think that was the normal lyrics of that song at this point.
That could also be a song for someone who worships the Greek goddess Hera.
I guess, but they'd be definitely pronouncing it wrong.
I need a Hera, the goddess of fertility.
And if you're pronouncing a god like a goddess's name wrong, are you really worshiping them?
Actually, is Hera fertility? She's like marriage, and I don't know it. Like family.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to go and search for the Greek goddess of fertility. And that's not the most normal search on a random casual afternoon.
Yeah, I guess not. Well,
Oh, obviously, it's the harvest woman. Persephone mother.
right.
God, who would have thought that... Blasted. Who would have thought that neither the goddess of love or the goddess of, like, marriage and family isn't in charge of fertility, but it's in fact the goddess of the harvest?
Well, I guess fertility isn't like exclusively thought of as like the human concept of that, because like it also does apply to plants and stuff, doesn't it?
To be fair, if it's like a farming, it might be like, may your pigs multiply.
Yeah, like just exponentially. I want a pig exponential edition.
There needs to be a large animal that pulls an amoeba. It would just be such a joyous thing to see. Like a pig with a mouth, and then you got two pigs.
And it would also just take over the entire planet within a few minutes.
Well, we'd have to do a little smidge of culling.
Well, we tried that with the emus, and that didn't work so well, did it?
The pipes are creaking. We need a plumber.
Please call a plumber, Danny,
Danny boy. Why haven't you called one yet?
Danny, did you finish your plumbing school?
I gave you one job.
A plumbing job.
A plumber could be a pipeman, or it could be someone growing fruit.
A very specific type of fruit grower, I guess. I feel like if you grow fruit, you probably grow multiple types of fruit.
A pipeman and a pikeman are two very different types of men.
You're not wrong.
There's not many pikemen left these days.
Some would argue probably less than a handful of people you could accurately label as such.
If any pikemen are watching, can you comment down below? Where do you still practice your pikery?
It's probably more of like a ceremonial thing at this point, right?
The last war you fought in with your pikes.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Oh, what about fish?
That's not a pike.
But the type of fish is a pike, so you could be a pikeman in terms of that.
I guess, but again, like the fruits, I feel like if you're a fisherman, you don't fish only one fish. That would be severely limiting yourself.
There's a lot of animal weaponry.
In what way?
Swordfish.
Yeah. Okay.
Pike. You know, there's archer fish, so you've got bows represented, you know. A lot of them tend to be aquatic. You know, where someone really went to town on the sea with medieval weaponry as their guidebook.
It all adds up. I mean, the sea is a very dangerous place to be without a weapon.
I mean, it makes sense why they evolved to have swords on their faces. So far, this is not so bad.
No, not really.
Which is weird, because I genuinely was having a harder time against Hazard Zenogre than Hazard Velkhana, which doesn't make intuitive sense to me.
It does to me, because I feel like you've definitely gone out of your way to fight more Velkhana than Zenogre.
I guess that's true. And also, it occurred to me that when we were talking about Lucent Nagakuga and Violet Mizutsune being the survivors of the Curio, we totally blanked on Velkhana also technically being a survivor of the Curio.
Just got in too late. Missed the party.
Just got into it. Yeah, I missed the party. It was already being resolved. They're already going home. Curio had finished drinking everything, like all the blood.
Yeah, they've got no hunger left. That or we, get rid of them.
Do we think Velkhana or Seregios will get another version first? and make the other the only flagship to not get another version.
I have to imagine Seregios, especially as Velkhana was obviously introduced in the last game and then reappeared in this game. I feel like it would be unlikely for it to come again in Monster Hunter 6, whereas Seregios I think has a chance.
I hope it's Seregios.
Me too. I like Seregios. I think he deserves it.
I mean, I guess there's like Demon Seregios in the spin-off.
Yeah, but the spin-offs it only counts if you can like properly fight it. That's why I don't consider Durambros a returned monster, even though he was obviously in a Monster Hunter game within the last couple of years.
What about the other one?
Yeah, the other one.
Apex Seregios, does that count?
I don't know. I don't think that really counts as a version.
Yeah, but okay. So on a scale between version, like variant, subspecies, rare species, and powered up, like tempered, frenzied, where do you place Apex? As a concept, OG.
Somewhere in the middle, I guess, because
like
it does make notable changes, but like it's a lot more than an average like power up, but it's not quite a subspecies or a variant either.
Yeah, that's true. I think if 1 is like it's tempered and 10 is like it's just a whole other like deviant version, Apex is probably
I think a good 5 or
5.
6.
Risen is like 8.
Yeah,
somehow.
Risen is almost a fully new type of thing. Well, because it's essentially a variant.
It might as well be. Yeah, it is, but it just applies multiply to all Elder Dragons, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's like a universal variant.
Yeah. We want to have variants for every Elder Dragon in this game. Have fun.
That's such a cool, realize it's a universal variant. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a shame Velkhana never got to Risen.
Would have been interesting. Especially colors, I feel like it would have been absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the blue ice with the orange rice. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I love orange rice. That's the
orange ice. Orange nice. Orange spice. I'm just going to stop saying orange, followed by a word.
Words are hard for you today, I feel like, more than most days.
I just want some nice orange spice, man. Give me some.
Some nice spicy orange rice.
Nice spiced orange rice. Did she just... Oh, get you out of the sleep, but then hit you anyway. No, Colin, that's a big explosion.
It wasn't a sleep. It was the sticky ice.
Oh, because I did put a sleep toad on.
Yeah, no, I got sticky iced.
I mean, I'll put it on Velkhana, but I think it did touch you. It is fortunate that hunters are immune to all harm while flying through the air.
Yeah, it helps everyone, really. Except, the people that want to kill us.
That would make the myth that if you jump in a falling elevator just before it hits the ground, you'll survive.
Is that why hunters don't take fall damage? Is because that technically counts as being in the air when the damage would happen?
Yes, I think that's what's going on. Also, I love that notion. If you're in a falling elevator and if you jump just before you hit the ground, you're all good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it might help a minuscule amount. I don't think it would do much more than that. I've always found interesting, though, the fact that apparently, if you were to fall from a really large height, you would be dead long before you actually hit the ground because your organs would just be like, this is not good for me.
I died.
You did. Did you fall?
Which is a follow-up to both what you were saying and the fight that was happening.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm not sure why I died, but I did die.
Most dead people can't really accurately say I died. In fact, I don't think anyone can accurately say I died unless you, were medically revived.
Though it is strange that the human heart struggles to pump harder than gravity pulls. You'd think that would be like a basic requirement.
Yeah, I mean, it only struggles if it's weak.
Like, it handles it when you're right way up, but as soon as you go upside down, it's like, no, I can't. It's all going to your head. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I can't do it this way round.
We didn't evolve to be upside down.
Yeah, but why does being upside down make it struggle when it can keep blood out your feet fine?
Going down easier than going up?
But why?
Because of gravity.
If anything, maybe it's a distance thing, heart related to feet, heart related to brain.
Yeah, exactly.
But surely it would have an easier time pumping a closer area. No, I guess it's the opposite. It has a harder time pumping to the now far away area that is the feet.
The feet are further than the brain. Yeah.
The feet are further than the brain. Conceptually speaking. We've uncovered something really important.
I think if you include the resistance of gravity going upwards, the heart probably considers it about the same difference when you're standing up.
1,000 years from now, the universal forces went to war. This is their story. The resistance of gravity. They only had one holdout left. Time was winning.
Time always wins. That's just an inevitability.
I don't know, you team space or you team time?
Time always wins. That's an inevitability.
I feel like time just repeated itself. That's crazy. It's time to slip on the old Velkhana shoes. Where's the other? No, there isn't another monster.
No, there's no other monster.
I'm having a real brain fuck day for most of you men. Where's the other monster? Can you show me?
Do starburst bugs count as monsters? Does that do it for you?
It depends if they're particularly evil or not.
I mean, I'm not one to judge bugs.
Also, don't starburst bugs sound really tasty?
I think that's because starburst is a candy.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's just starburst. And if not you, who is one to judge bugs?
Buggy guy, you know.
Yeah, now presenting Your Honor, Buggy Guy.
Yeah.
Why is it a horse?
No, it's a human. He just has a bug in the code where he laughs like a horse, like a bug.
He laughs like a bug.
Bugs laugh like horses, by the way. We just can't hear it because they're so small. Like, what if they can speak the exact same language as us, but they're fucking like flapping their tiny little wings a million times a minute just makes it's just so much louder than their actual voices that we're just like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, let me flip this on his head. What if instead, humans could speak bug?
Yeah, I mean, basically same difference, I guess.
Then again, you're implying that the bug language is more like semaphore-esque than verbal.
What?
Oh, I got the spider in a mouth! Like, perfectly! Like, look, it's right in!
Look, man, you're fishing!
Like, I waited for the roar and I got this, but like, it's right in there!
It really is.
I got it right in the mouth!
Pull harder, you're trying to fish this Velkhana up.
That's incredible! What a bug shot! But yeah, bugs will definitely communicate via like bodily movements and signs than I think verbal.
Yeah, I think it's because the wings are too loud.
And they also probably don't have vocal cords. And by probably I mean they don't.
You don't know that. What are you, a bug guy?
They have noise machines. They have noise machines instead.
That's what I would call vocal cords if I didn't know the words vocal cords.
That makes a lot more sense. I should have got more healing. I really thought we'd end this with some haste.
What do you mean more? Do you just like not take your item set? Like you...
No, when I had a brief enforced camp retreat, I should have got more healing juice on the way down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. You're in danger.
Oh, that was an attack!
It's in super move!
Sorry, I was trying to identify where we fall from because it just occurred when I looked up. There isn't any like ruins or platform. So how do we fall into this arena from
clouds? We fall past the clouds. You can see the clouds when we're jumping down, I thought.
Oh, you think it's... Oh, yeah, it's so high up. It's like... Okay.
Which is weird because obviously the arena is below the clouds, so why is the camp so high up?
Yeah, that too. Sorry, sometimes you just have a thought that needs answering so bad you die for it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I'm not on my top form today. I'm not on my best... I'm not on my best... not my best hunting self. You know, I'm getting by.
Look, I get it. Thursdays are weird.
It's not Thursday.
It is.
Is it Thursday? Oh, it is Thursday!
See, Thursdays are weird.
I'm just really struggling.
I understand. It's okay.
Oh, we're gonna fail the quest.
No, we're fine. I'm flipping around. I'm doing some damage.
Yeah, but you're doing all right, but you're not doing that much damage because your build isn't finished, and I'm doing terribly, but I have all the damage because my build is finished. So it's really not a great combination.
I mean, we're making it work for now.
Does it just mean? Does this not feel like it's really like climactic almost? Like it feels like it's missing a certain gravitas. That how did it? I know. I mean, we're technically on the last cap, but it still just feels very sort of like weirdly.
It's very by the numbers.
Yeah. And I don't really understand why, because it shouldn't be, because it's like souped up giant Velkhana.
We fought a lot of Velkhana, I think is the main answer to that. It's not like crazy different from the Iceborne fight. Oh, we got blue.
Like the color.
Correct.
Yay! I got it right! Give me a point.
One of these days I figured you'd understand colors.
I'm so proud of me.
It's good to have those moments for yourself.
Feels so weird. I'm gonna have a fish. Maybe that's the key.
Oh, I missed my downward spike.
Alright, I ate a fish. I'm fish powered. Oh, there you go! I told you! Fish was the key! We knew from the start we were talking about fish weapons. That should have been the hint.
That's true. I'm enjoying that I killed it by basically just impaling its head from above. But I did just miss the exact same attack 2 seconds beforehand, which obviously would have been the kill shot as well. So that's sort of sad to have in the background of that.
Yeah, but you hit it the second time because you were inspired by the fish that I ate.
Yeah, the fish was very inspiring. I can't
Exactly.
disagree with
Now
that.
you feel like ready.
Fished up.
Fished up. Fished up.
No one's ever been as fished up as me.
I don't like that as a sentence and concept. Goodbye.
I've got more fish than you do in my left pinky. I don't think he left any beard hairs up here.
Well, you know, you gotta check everywhere. Alright, guys, that's new Hazard Velkhana defeated. And it was good. I wonder how many hazards are left. It's gonna be sad when we get the final event quest, because then it really is over.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I guess they could have, like, specifically made enough that it'll last for a couple of months, or they could have just done a few. Like, we don't really know where the limit is yet.
Yeah, that's
we don't
true,
know.
'cause it's no longer just spanning the gap till the next update.
Yeah.
Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe as well for more. Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.